Question number 1. What method can be used to gather data on customer preferences and market trends?
You're right. Market research is the correct answer.
Question number 2. These two are considered as internal of the business when doing a SWOT analysis.
Well picked. Weaknesses and strengths is the correct answer.
Question number 3. Which of the following is an output of business analysis planning and monitoring?
Sharp thinking. Governance approach is the right choice.
Question number 4. The powered interest grid classification model for stakeholders analysis suggests.
Well reasoned. Keeping high-powered, low-interest stakeholders satisfied is the correct choice.
Question number 5. What can help you anticipate opportunities and threats based on various factors?
Bravo. Scenario planning is the answer.
Question number 6. What are the positive factors that are not within the control of the business?
Smart move. Opportunities is an accurate answer.
Question number 7. An analysis of the business needs, problems, or opportunities best defines dash.
Right again. Needs assessment is a valid answer.
Question number 8. What can provide insights into customer needs, pain points, and expectations?
Valid point. Customer feedback is true.
Question number 9. Used to formulate and document logical relationships at a more detailed level.
Great thinking. Logical data model is the right choice.
Question number 10. What is the post-maturity phase in the business life cycle characterized by?
Correct. Falling sales and loss of market share is the right answer.
Question number 11. What is not an example of what you can expect to do as a business analyst?
Or exactly. Shareholder management plan makes sense, and it is right choice.
Question number 12. What can help you uncover patterns, trends, and correlations in your data?
Solid response. Data analytics is a valid choice.
Question number 13. In a SWOT analysis, which of the following is an example of a weakness?
Great job. Outdated technology is the accurate answer.
Question number 14. A new competitor has opened nearby.
Nice work. You chose threat, and it is correct.
Question number 15. Which of the following explains calibrating solutions to business goals?
You got it? Your choice focus on the business is right.
Question number 16. Before a defined change strategy, which of the following have to be done?
Right choice. Risk assessment is the best answer.
Question number 17. Dash is the person focusing on conceptual aspects of the design process.
Nicely done. UX designer is a solid answer.
Question number 18. Which of the following is an example of an external risk to a business?
You chose law changes, and it is correct.
Question number 19. What should you keep an eye on to anticipate opportunities and threats?
Good thinking. Industry trends is the right answer.
Question number 20. Which strategy analysis task produces the solution scope as an output?
Correct response. Define change strategy is the most accurate answer.
Question number 21. How can you identify the strengths and weaknesses of your competitors?
On track. Competitive analysis is the correct answer. Question number 22. Strategy analysis tasks focus on documenting what type of requirement? Nice selection. Business is the correct and valid answer.
Question number 23. The skills required from a business analyst are the following except.
Well done. Listening skills is the right choice.
Question number 24. Which of the following is not a responsibility of a business analyst?
Excellent. Coding and system testing is a brilliant choice.
Question number 25. The Professional Association for Business Analysis Professionals is.
Excellent choice. International Institute of Business Analysis is the right answer.
Question number 26. The following aspects are analyzed in conducting business analysis.
Smart pick. All answers are correct is the correct choice.
Question number 27. Which of the following is not a common element of a pest analysis?
Perfect. Strategic factors is the correct choice.
Question number 28. What is the primary focus of a requirement in business analysis?
Strong choice. Representing a need and understanding the value it delivers is the right answer.
Question number 29. Which of the following is not a phase of the business life cycle?
Clear logic. Your choice expansion is sound and 100% true.
Question number 30. Business analysis planning and monitoring is directing linked to.
Good job. Your answer all of the above works well here.
Question number 31. What typically happens to a business in the post-maturity phase?
Perfect. It becomes unprofitable and cash flow problems emerge is the correct choice.
Question number 32. After analyzing a business, what are you expected to identify?
Nicely done. Patterns, similarities, and differences is a solid answer.
Question number 33. A person who is associated with starting a business is known as.
Right again. Entrepreneur is a valid answer.
Question number 34. Which department comes before UX in the development phase?
Good thinking. Business analysis is the right answer.
Question number 35. Which is not within the scope of work of the business analyst?
Smart pick. Software development is the correct choice.
Question number 36. At the growth stage, what should your business be generating?
Good job. Your answer, a consistent source of income, works well here.
Question number 37. Seasonal changes can affect which factors in a pest analysis?
Strong choice. Economic is the right answer.
Question number 38. The business activities are organized into domains which are.
You chose need assessment, planning, analysis, traceability, and monitoring and evaluation. And it is correct.
Question number 39. Give an example of 2 potential threats to a business.
Well reasoned. Business interruptions, electronic data breaches is the correct choice.
Question number 40. In a pest analysis, the E stands for what kind of factors?
Right choice. Economic is the best answer.
Question number 41. Things seen in the analysis of management aspects include.
Great thinking. Track record is the right choice.
Question number 42. What may become apparent after completing a SWOT analysis?
You got it. Your choice, the future direction of the business is right.
Question number 43. Which elements are external? Smart move. Opportunities and threats is an accurate answer.
Question number 44. What is a design in the context of business analysis?
Correct response. A usable representation of a solution is the most accurate answer.
Question number 45. Trustworthiness, personal organization, and ethics are?
Well done. Behavioral skills is the right choice.
Question number 46. How many steps does business analysis process include?
Correct. 7 is the right answer.
Question number 47. The following are the 3 analytical process except.
Excellent. All of these is a brilliant choice.
Question number 48. Which of the following is a key benefit of using BPEM? Sharp thinking. It provides a standardized method for documenting. Business processes is the right choice. Question number 49. How many phases are there in the business life cycle?
Excellent choice. 5 is the right answer.
Question number 50. What does SWOT analysis identify as internal factors?
Clear logic. Your choice strengths and weaknesses is sound and 100% true. Question number 51. How can a business improve the gross profit margin? You're right. Finding a cheaper supplier is the correct answer. Question number 52. What must a business establish to have a direction? Nice selection. Goals and objectives is the correct and valid answer.
Question number 53. If we need to do RACA, we need to use below tools.
Nice work. You chose both answers are correct, and it is correct. Question number 54. The business analysis plan is the main output of. Valid point. Planning is true.
Question number 55. What does pastel analysis help in understanding?
On track. Macro environment factors is the correct answer.
Question number 56. Change works to improve the performance of dash.
Great job. Enterprise is the accurate answer.
Question number 57. Dash is the person working on tangible elements. Solid response. OI designer is a valid choice.
Question number 58. What is not a competency of a business analyst? Exactly. Science knowledge and skills make sense, and it is right choice. Question number 59. Select a correct statement from the following.
Well picked. Business analysis can have overlapping activities with systems analysis is the correct answer.
Question number 60. What is the main role of the business analyst?
Bravo. Help the business adapt to change and evolve is the answer.
Question number 61. What does business analysis usually involve?
Exactly. Collecting and analyzing data makes sense, and it is right choice.
Question number 62. The business case is the main output of the. You chose need assessment, and it is correct. Question number 63. Requirements discovery is also called dash.
Good thinking. Requirements elicitation is the right answer.
Question number 64. What does the abbreviation BM stand for?
You got it. Your choice business process modeling notation is right.
Question number 65. What does PEST stand for in pest analysis? Great thinking, political,
Economic, social, and technological is the right choice.
Question number 66. Business analysis is an approach to dash.
Bravo. Problem solving is the answer. Question number 67. Business analysis is the application of. Solid response. Knowledge, skills, tools, and techniques is a valid choice. Question number 68. What is the purpose of SWOT analysis? Right again. To assess strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats is a valid answer.
Question number 69. In a SWOT analysis, the O stands for.
Great job. Opportunities is the accurate answer. Question number 70. Where do business needs come from? Smart pick. Various sources is the correct choice.
Question number 71. What does SWOT analysis stand for?
Clear logic. Your choice strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, constraints is sound and 100% true. Question number 72. Which department uses wireframes?
Nice selection. Business analysis is the correct and valid answer.
Question number 73. Choose the correct description.
Valid point. Systems analysis and business analysis may share some tasks is true.
Question number 74. Select the correct statement. Nice work. You chose BAE and systems analysis can have similar activities, and it is correct. Question number 75. What is not a business need? Perfect. Customer collaboration is the correct choice. Question number 76. SWOT analysis S stands for. Nicely done. Strength is a solid answer. Question number 77. What is business analysis?
Right choice. All of answer is correct is the best answer.
Question number 78. What is a SWOT analysis?
Sharp thinking. A planning tool used by a business is the right choice. Question number 79. P stands for. On track. Professional in business accounting is the correct answer.
Question number 80. What is BEAM?
You're right. A standard for business process modeling is the correct answer.
Question number 81. How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format?
Smart move. Contact Narayan Changder is an accurate answer.